from South Africa. After a while, I've been wanting to come here and meet the leader here who has done wonders. It was not easy. And today I had an opportunity to meet the president. We were able to exchange views, to talk about Africa, to talk about what has happened. But I was saying to him, thank you very much for what you have done. The decision you took to liberate us in this country. And I said few things which are ordinary things. That it is not everyone who can do everything. But there are individuals in society that are given the chance to help us in this world. He's one of those. A young man, very brave, clever, knowing, but also knowing how to calculate in order to succeed. He has shaken the continent. You know, of white people dominated this continent in different ways. The British, the French, because they were just finding us there, but they were not saying, sorry, can we have a space to stay? They just came, we are here. They just draw the lines. Those are Europeans. We were therefore separated, made to look like we are different. In fact, those kind of habits are still there, because you find African countries fighting about borders, about people dying. This is our continent, it belongs to us, all of us. When we said we needed to fight for freedom, we sacrificed everything and said, let us fight. If it means dying, in any case, many of them, let us liberate ourselves. In some places it was easy, in some places it was not. Because in some places, the people who had come to this country had just decided to create borders for themselves, whoever else was. If we were living together and they happened to put the line between us, we were then separated. Our wish is that we should bring back Africans to be united, not to look like we are different. We are the same. And it is a good one. So I was talking to the president and I was saying what a good thing you've done for us as Africans. We will support you to the end. And of course we discussed many other things. We're almost running out of time. I said in my heart, only if I could sit at the sunset with my brother, so that we can discuss our problems seriously. but we have an agreement with it, which is just between me and him. Don't expect that I'm going to say this is what he was saying. But it was wonderful. I was so happy. He was so happy. I can tell you, for Africa to be what we want it to be is no longer very far. We talked about many things, but what was critical was that we must not find one another now, from today, from very far. We must be close, we must share our views, we must also continue to ask Africans to follow what has been done by the leader in this country. I'm very happy also that it came at a time when our brothers and sisters were here. We were able to meet. And I think our meeting today, at some point in future, would be understood how we discussed and what we said we needed to know. So we are very happy with the comrades I came with to be here. They also had an opportunity to see the leader, to take pictures, so that in South Africa we'll be able to say, yes, we come from here. This is one of our leaders. And I'm very proud that we are now, all of us, wherever we are in the world, looking at one thing, that let us liberate black people who have been oppressed every day. I'm saying this because I wanted just to say thank you. Thank you for organizing such a group, a big group. And that's why I felt it would be good if this group would be in South Africa. Absolutely. Partly because South Africa has also a story of its own. South Africa. No matter how much or where the whites were, but they came in big numbers in South Africa. For reasons which could be explained if there was time. They changed our traditional leaders who were ruling that country and took it over. Just took it over. It doesn't have them being there but doing nothing. Traditional leaders undermined, and in the process, they created a situation that the chiefs or the traditional leaders, they must no longer have a word in running of that country. Yes. They must just look at their little place where they are, even then report to them up there. They are there, but nothing. Since we established Umkhonto weSizwe, we have warned South Africa that the traditional leaders are coming back to rule our countries.
Yes.
Because with the kind of system that they came with, it has created havoc. When our traditional leaders were in charge, there was not a single person who could steal even a needle. They were human beings. If you were passing, you were hungry, They would stop and say, "Are you hungry? Come and eat." Yes. There were no people who were being arrested. Because if there were such things, the traditional leaders would sit down and discuss and solve the problem, no matter how big it was. But those who came, they don't care. They just create, we kill you if you do something wrong, sentence to death. That was not there. As a result, the youth, they influence youth to drink when they are young. And they grow up not knowing who they are or whatever. And we want to correct that. And it is a matter of time. Because we believe that we are going to win elections. They took the land, huge. Probably we were left with a small thing. Other places, but township of
homestead. Homelands.
They took people into the bundles and then asked them to leave where they are, to come to the cities to make life. If we were coming to our places, we find our people who are the owners of the land are put into corners. Good land belongs to the white. And these are the issues we are dealing with now. So that we can be peace, we can be free, and we mean it. We tried when we said we are going to liberate ourselves and was an excitement. But because we were clever, they did not necessarily say, yes, we are free. When they took the traditional leaders out of running their countries, they then said, we're going to have a president, a person who's going to be called the president of the country. President of the country. They were now preparing to shape some individuals to be their boys ruling us. It is happening now in South Africa. We've got a president there who does not know whether it is in the morning or afternoon. Yes, I'm telling the truth. I just forgot his name. We are saying, with the traditional leaders, we look after one another, that nothing happens anyway. So, in a sense, it is one country good to go and see. And there could be proposals how to do it. To put one individual to be in charge, give a big name, the president. You give anyone, even the one who doesn't know what to do. So we are happy to meet like this at this time and age in our lives as black people. Because we are now conscious and ready to correct the wrongs that our people. And we should not be shy to do so. It's our right. We never moved from Africa to go and deal with people out there. If anything, they came to interfere with us, taking us by force wherever they go. That must come to an end. Brothers and sisters, I'm very happy that we had this opportunity. And I hope we'll be meeting from time to time.
In South Africa.
Yes.
Yes.
In South Africa, yes. But even in other places. So, I would like to thank the leadership who organized this. I'd like to thank you so much, because we've learned a lot. And I want to thank this country. I call it a new country, because it is new. Even the atmosphere here is new, because our people here decided to say, we must be free. And here they are very free. You can see them walking, but they are there's no problem. But you must be aware.
Thank you, Africa, Mama Africa.